So today we are here in the showroom from Modi, and yeah, let us see what we can show today. Yesterday we have made a very interesting interview in Radio Frankfurt, and there I hear a lot of new things. So today we can show something. First, the question yesterday was how safe are the systems and how fast they are, and today we can show a little bit how safe and how fast the systems are.
I would say to show the safety of the system is not so possible here. On one hand, yes, here we have our registration, which is done into a database. In this database we have 1 million identification codes of people. And even to show here that our accuracy is one failure which could be possible within 1 million of faces or biometrical mathematical descriptions of the face, because we don't store the images itself, we store a mathematical code about the face. Then you can say, okay, that is in Modi, that are specialized face codes for 1 million people. No, it is also proved by government organizations that the accuracy is really maximum one failure in a database of 1 million faces. And that is not possible to do it by humans themselves. It's absolutely impossible. Out of this we can say, yes, well, biometrical face identification and is much more secured and much more safe than any other identification by a human.
Yeah, so and that is the question now is, we can show it now, how easy and how fast is this system?
First I must say, yes, well, it is very easy, and that is something which is really special to our technology. If you compare it, or we compare it to other systems in the market, you can say, yes, well, I have to be more strict. In other systems, I mostly have to stand in a special position, I have to wait. It is not allowed to look right or left or up and down. With us, I can show it. It is better to explain it. Here that is a registration terminal, and to register yourself is very, very easy. You stand in front, and within some milliseconds you see that the system has registered me, and I get my face number, and that's it. And after I've done this, there comes the next point. Now I have in the same moment is my face in the database. All devices around which are connected to the database know that I am the number 7, for example.
But before also you must give your boarding pass or your passport that the system know.
Yeah, it depends, because we have a lot of applications. Not in all applications you have to show a passport, a boarding card or whatever. For example, if you want to have an annual entrance card to enter the zoo over the year, you buy the card and you are not allowed to give it to others. To protect the zoo for this not allowed thing that others use your entrance card, you can say this entrance card belongs to my face. The system has not to know who I am. I'm the owner of this card, and only this owner of this card can enter the zoo. So in this moment, when I've registered here, okay, I've paid before, then my face is in the database, and then I can enter the zoo. The zoo doesn't know that I'm Dieter, but they know that I bought the entrance card. And that is even a link to the question, what is about data protection? We don't need to store the face. We don't need to store the name of a person. We don't need to store the address of the person. Even in an airport, theoretically, it is not necessary that our biometrical system knows who we are. The biometrical system must know that we bought a ticket for a plane to New York, for example. And it is a plane with this number which starts at this time. And when I'm enrolled for this flight, the system always knows where it's allowed for me to enter. So here comes the question, how does the system know that I've bought this ticket? And this you can do with your boarding pass. You can say, okay, I want to show the boarding pass, and then the system can link my face to the boarding pass. If I want even to cross a border, you know, at a border you need the passport. But this you can even do before you enter this touch point with the border, with control of passport, etc. Because you can even show the passport to the system, can say, yes, well, I'm the owner of the passport. The system compares my face with the image in the passport, and then I have even this document linked to my face, mathematical points. And out of this, you see that the different scenarios can have different operations which have been to be done additional to the enrollment of your face. And this depends on the use case.
It's not only for the safety, it's almost for the comfort for the passengers.
I would say, from my point of view, my heart is with my technology. I must say this point clear since years. And my intention always was, yes, I have to take care of laws and this and that and that, no question at all. But if I think for technology, I want to make an easier way of use as it is still today. I don't like waiting queues. I hate it by myself. And I don't want that travelers have to wait in long queues and hot environment. And I want that they can enter very fast, that they don't have to wait. And yeah, that is even not possible that they forget a document, because the face, this document you never can lose. You have always, as you like, your passport, your boarding pass as your face.
Yeah. So we can fastly go to the boarding area here, and we go to another touch point, because sometimes it's not easy to find the right way to the fly or the right way in whatever. And there is a possibility to give more comfort for the passengers, because you only look into the monitor and the monitor knows where is your fly, where do you go, what's time, and so on. We can show it?
Yeah, we can show it. But I want to show you even something which is different between Modi and others. This is a shitty small gate. In the most systems, you have to stand still in front of the gate. Very often there's a point on the ground. Very often, if you want to be identified, there's a camera going up and down, because the system wants to cover the face of a person which is 2.2 meters high, or even a person which is very small or sitting in a wheelchair. Our systems are, in general, without moving up and down, are able to capture faces in this height, wheelchair, a very small person, or even a person which is 2.2 meters tall. So there's nothing what has to be moved. Everything is still. And the next point, most systems need person standing, need to look into the camera. It is not allowed to look to the right side, left side, up and down. And even it's easily disturbed by sunlight. Here we can show, okay, I can stand here, still here, yes, well, but it takes not 2 seconds, it takes some milliseconds before the door opens. But I even can go through without standing still. If I use a smartphone, okay, I simulate, I can look to my smartphone, but you see the system is still opening without looking into the camera. There is a very interesting thing at the side. Oh, very, very nice. There's a fire brigade. I can look there and the system is able to identify me. I see something interesting on top. And really, this is special. We have this technology since 3-4 years, or maybe even already 5 years. And that is very special. What we are able to do. You asked before the info screen. Yes, well, you can see such kind of info screen. I go there, and then the system sees who I am, and the system directly tells me what flight I have, when the departure is, when boarding is, what terminal it is, what gate it is, and I know for my flight where I have to go and how long I have to wait. Even a special point, you might ask yourself, why is not written there that this is Dieter who is the person? But the most people don't want that their name is on a big screen. Out of this, we used here the identification number of the person. Even with the background, we store the owner of the ticket. But we don't store the name of the person, the address of the person, the telephone number of the person, because we want to be compliant with data protection. Out of this, we have crypted numbers in our system which describe the identification. And out of this crypted data, you are never able to rebuild a face image. Has nothing to do with the face image, what we store in the computer.
I will check it. I have to make the enrollment before, so I'm
You
registered.
can do, yes.
I will check it here if it's running. So I take my camera on the side. Yes, I'm here. So I have to fly at terminal B35. Perfect. Cool. So let us go to another point here and let us speak about other industries. So like hotel. It looks like a hotel reception.
Yeah, you can compare it with a hotel reception desk. We have been asked very often, what about hotels? Even what about cruising ships? Because even there you can have easier and more convenient usage of different things in the hotel. One example is the point that you can have a very easy entrance into your room where you don't need a card or a key itself. Theoretically, you can open your door by your face, but for this you have to be enrolled so that your face is known to the hotel and to the different environment. Very easy. There's a terminal on the reception desk. The receptionist can tell you, please register yourself. You see here, because I'm registered already, he shows my old registration number. The special on this device is the fact that the person behind the desk sees exactly what happens in front. And even the person can type the registration button by himself. And out of this very easy device for guests we want to register themselves into the hotel environment to participate from the biometrical way through the hotel and whatever is behind this. Why do I say this? You can even order, you can even register yourself at the reception desk very often for sauna, for a special dinner, for a show. And then you go to the reception, you identify yourself by your face, and then you buy the ticket, for example, for the show. You buy the entrance for 1 week into the sauna. In this case, your ID number and your biometrical code has the additional information that you are allowed now to enter whenever you like the sauna, that you are allowed to enter the show. Nobody has to control yourself. You have an entrance door which opens when your face is seen, with the allowance to use this kind of possibility you have in the hotel. Same if you want to enter a leisure park or a zoo, for example. If you buy an entrance card, the entrance card is linked to your face. Even here, without knowing who are you, you have bought the annual entrance card or the daily entrance card, and out of this, your face is the entrance key for this bought ticket for this situation.